It's time to draft, ladies and gentlemen. We're drafting in a live, private, 10-man, $10, $90 in prizes league between me and 9 of you. So if you want to jump in and join this draft, I'm dropping the link right now. Ron Navy first in the building. That is the link right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is the link. If you want to join a draft with me tonight, 10-man league, $10 entry, $90 in prizes through Underdog Fantasy, that is the link right there. And we'll see people joining. If we don't get enough people in this particular draft, we'll do some other drafts and jump into another draft. But hopefully we get enough people to jump right in right now so we can do a live draft. And this is going to extend through the entire season. Us together, all 10 of us going through this entire draft all the way to the end. This is not a big, huge underdog draft. This is a private draft. The Fantasy Football Show begins right now.
Live from the FantasyFootballShow.com studios, it's the Fantasy Football Show. Live! Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
What is going on, good people? We are drafting live in a special private draft, and we might do an underdog or an open underdog, you know, one of the $1 million in prizes. Everybody gets a chance to jump in different leagues and meet at the same place at the same time in week 17. We'll do one of those maybe alongside of this if we don't fill enough people for this draft. But jump on in, file on in, let's go, and hit that like button on the way in the door. So let me click on a few things, do some general housekeeping in the background here while I let some people file in. And if you've got a question or you want to dial into the show, you know the phone lines are open as usual. So dial in if you've got something you want to discuss. Anything on your mind, I will be glad to answer any questions you have. So dial up and let's roll. Okay, all that housekeeping is done. Phone lines again.
Call into the show. Call into the show.
Okay, 6 more to start. We filled a couple, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 spots. So we need to fill the rest of these spots here. The link is in the live chat. Let me go ahead and pin it. But this is actually one of those like private leagues that I created that we will take it the distance together. People say all the time, Smitty, I'd like to draft with you. Smitty, I want to be in a league with you. Smitty, how can I be in a league with you? This is the easiest way to be in a league with me because I don't have time to do lineup leagues, waiver wire. I'm live all the time because I work for you. So best ball is the best way to do it. And I admit, when best ball first emerged, like so many years ago, and there are different ways that they called it different things. You know, back, it's been around for forever, but it's morphed into different, types of best ball. I admit my first reaction to best ball was, oh, you don't set your lineup. Oh, you don't do waiver wire. That sounds so like elementary, like somebody who doesn't know what they're doing would play that. But once you learn what best ball is, it's so fun. You can still do your normal drafts alongside of it. It doesn't replace anything. B, it's a way to draft hundreds of times if you want, or 10 times or 5 times, and not have to worry about setting lineups, and you just use your strategy and your knowledge before the season starts to clean up on people who didn't know what time it was on Kenneth Walker like last year, or like some of the sleepers and moon men guys we have this year.
The moon men dropping loads in outer space.
When you draft early, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable because you clean up on this stuff. All right, so the link, we need more people to join. We got 6 spots left. I'm gonna pin this link in the live chat right now. It is pinned. If you want to join this league, we need 6 more of you to jump in. Someone please let me know when it fills. We're going to go out and join another draft, and we're going to keep this one, so it's going to be under the active tab. Okay, so it'll be under the active tab. We also have another slow draft that I'd love you guys to get in. Okay, 5 more spots remaining. We had another person jump in. That's fantastic. Okay, so let's go to the lobby, and I'm going to go to the home, and I'm going to scroll over to the big board, which is a $10 entry, $1 million in prizes. First place gets $200,000. You get $1,000 if you're in place 26 through 100. So the prizes are crazy. This goes 1 through 14 for the qualifying round. Week 15 is the quarterfinals. Week 16 is the semifinals. Week 17, the remaining people there's like 200 or something probably that are going to fight it out for who scores the most points in Week 17. Scoring is half PPR. It's all right here. 1 QB, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, and 12 bench spots, and of course the 1 flex. I'm jumping into this one right now. This is a 30-second timer. Okay, 4 more to start on this one. So jump into this one. Let me go back to the active tab and let me take a look at this 10-person draft. We have 5 spots still to fill. That link has been pinned in the live chat. Okay, that link is pinned in the live chat. Please jump in if you would like to draft with us in this league. We're taking the entire season. It's a best ball weeks 1 through 17 season between me and 9 of you, and no one else is included. We take it all the way through to the end of the year. So if you want to be in a league with me, this is how you do it. Underdog promo code here. So if you want to get into this one, 5 more to start. That link is pinned. If you want to get in the big board where we need 3 more spots, this is the link for that. Okay. So Underdog Fantasy promo code Smitty. Click that link, and in the lobby on the scrolling carousel, you're going to select the big board. And if you jump in now, you'll be one of these 3 spots remaining on this particular draft. The test says it's downloading. Appreciate you. Underdog not available in Australia. I'm sorry there, Reese. I appreciate your support regardless. 2 more to start. So in the lobby, 1 more to start on this one. The league is pinned below. That's like 5 more to start. Okay, so I want everybody to understand. I'm in this one right here. This is a general open to the public, the big board. This one I've got on screen here. When I go back to my active tab, you can see that I have this middle draft. It's the 10-person draft. That's the league. There's 5 spots remaining. So the test, you can still get in that by clicking the pinned link. Okay, so the big board filled, so no one can get in that one. But if you want to be in this league, that link is pinned. There's 5 spots remaining. Your boy Smitty's drafting from the 4 spot in this general open to everybody with about 3 or 4 of us in it. Big board, $1 million in prizes. The league has $90 in prizes because there's a $10 entry for each of us. And there's a 10% rake by Underdog. So there's $10 goes to them for hosting it, which is fine by me. I mean, that's a pretty decent deal if you ask me. And we get to battle it out for $90 in a 10 entry league. It'll be fun. It'll be fun because you might beat me in this league weeks 1 through 17. And that link is pinned in the live chat. 17 seconds to go in this draft. Let's see how many people we have left. We still need 4. We still need 5. We still need 5. Anybody wants to get in on this draft. Now, the bad part about if you guys don't jump in right now, we don't want this thing to start at 3 a.m. and then it's all timeout. So we need to fill this thing immediately. You got a friend, send the link to a friend. You got a link sent to a friend. I might post it on Twitter. I might post it on Instagram. See who wants to get in on this league. The big board. The big board. Here we go. First pick overall was Justin Jefferson. Okay. Someone tell me if the other draft fills up. Please tell me if the other draft fills up. Smitty at 4. Yes, Thomas, we're at 4. I'm in there at the turn. Okay. 9 seconds left for 23, who's on the clock here at the 2 spot. If you guys want to dial in at all during this, feel free to dial in. Appreciate you. We got Jamar Chase at the 2 pick. Your boy Smitty is on the clock. Christian McCaffrey went number 3. This is such a tough spot to be in. It really is because Kelsey's a huge advantage. I do like taking Cooper Kupp here, though. Cooper Kupp's very, very intriguing here. I think I don't have very many Cooper Kupp leagues. I'm going to take Cooper Kupp and forego the Kelsey route just this time. Can't do Underdog. I'm sorry, Sam. We'll still do 1 league. We're also going to do like we're going to try and figure out how to do a 96 team type of thing on here on Underdog. What it'll probably be is we'll do some sort of marathon draft live stream, like a 10-hour live stream where we're drafting the entire time on Underdog. And what we'll do, and we'll definitely do one off of Underdog, Sam. So anybody that can't do Underdog, if it's not in your state, we'll do some sort of league, okay, like we did last year, like a Cooper Kupp league. But in this particular league right here, this on Underdog, we'll do probably like 10 drafts and the highest scorer will win some prizes for 2023. We've got the Tyreek Hill helmet getting sent off to via grant to the winner of the Cooper Cup League. We also have the other prize, the Tomlinson jersey, going to the Tomlinson League. Take Grant's Tomlinson League. So those two prizes were phenomenal. Maybe Grant will throw in again for this next draft, or I'll figure out a nice little prize for this tournament we'll end up doing. Not this league here, this different tournament we're going to end up doing. All right, so in this draft here, it went Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Christian McCaffrey, Cooper Kupp, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Stephon Diggs, Austin Eckler, Amon-Ra St. Brown at 9, Devontae Adams, Bijan Robinson, CeeDee Lamb, Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor is an intriguing pick right now. If he falls very late, then it's kind of nice. But if you have to take him in like the top 9 or something, it starts getting a little worrisome, right? Smitty, how many leagues are you going to do? I don't know how many I'm going to do. Oh, tonight? Just this one and maybe this 10-person one. We've got 6 more to start. Okay, so we had somebody bail on that one. You know what we could do instead? Let's do this instead. Hold on. Let me draft on this. What we can do is we can end. If you guys aren't going to fill this one right here, 10-person draft. Well, there's 6 more to start again. Maybe somebody jumped out and jumped back in. Let's try 4 more to start. Okay, we're getting closer. Let's see if we can get it done. 4 more to start. Link is pinned in the live chat. Join that league, guys. Let's start this draft tonight. 4 more to start. I'm 5 picks away in this draft here. This is the one where I took Cooper Kupp. It went Garrett Wilson at 14. Garrett Wilson goes so high now. Jalen Waddle at 16 is a little high for me. But I understand it. Amon-Ra and Jalen, both very, very high picks for BEZG88. Interesting. Okay, I'm on deck here. Mahomes just went. Okay, then went Derrick Henry. So I could take Jalen Hurts if I wanted to. I could take Joseph Burrow downstream a little bit. I got Kenneth Walker there. I've got Breece Hall. Let's go, Kenneth. Breece Hall goes to J-Dub. 23 is on the clock. He's got Jamar Chase already. Who's he going to pair with Jamar? The test says I'm there. Okay, the test is in the draft. Let me get out of this real quick and look. We have 7 filled. Oh, we only need 3 more. 3 more people. Link is pinned in the live chat. As soon as the new 3 people get in, then we start the draft. And again, it's a league. It's not, there's no waivers or anything, but we will be in this league all the way through week 17. Just us 10, and then the winner gets the $90. It's a small amount, but it's fun to have a little, like a couple leagues that we're doing all the time like this, and I'll do a bunch of them. So you'll have an opportunity to play against me and only me, not like in some huge big tournament where you might not ever see me pass by. You'll be able to see what my team's doing against your team every single week, and you can try and beat me and take me down. 3 more to start in that. Big board, I'm 3 picks away in this draft. It went Kenneth Walker, Breece Hall, Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, Olave. I was hoping Olave was going to fall to my 28 pick. I was really, really hoping I'd be able to get Olave. I'm almost on the clock here. I'm going to go into my player list as soon as I get on deck. Let's see what this person does here. Who's this? 23. He's got Jalen Hurts and Chase. Who is that? Is that one of our guys? Oh, the winner gets 60. I'm sorry, Ada. There's 90 in prizes. My bad. It's not a lot of money. I understand that, but we can do more expensive ones. There's $25 entry ones. I just wanted to get our first private draft out of the way here, and I thought it'd be fun. Okay, Joe Burrow's probably going to be my pick here. I imagine. I like some of these guys, but yeah, it's easy. This is easy. So far, teams looking pretty good. Joe Burrow, Kenneth Walker, Cooper Kupp. I'm thrilled with that. I feel like I got a top 5 running back. In my opinion, I got a top, 1 to 4 quarterback. I have a top 1 to 3, 1 to 4 wide receiver. Cooper Kupp's capable of being the number 1 wide receiver still. People forget that his name is Cooper Kupp. I'm up in 15 picks. Let's go back and check out the other board. 9 out of 10 filled. We need one more person, and this league is rolling, and we're going to draft live in front of everybody. One more person, and we're taking this league the distance. Again, I know it's not a bunch of money. It's just fun to get in these. 60 to first place. I'm sorry, I thought all 90 went to first. 60 to first place, 20 to second. Third gets their money back at 10. And we can pick different ones. We can go do a $25 entry so the prices go up. We can try and find a 50 or 100 or whatever. But I thought we'd kick off one league together where, we got a lot of people to join real quickly. You do a $25 entry league, and sometimes we'll sit here all night trying to fill it. But a $10 entry, playing with your boy, what's better than that? Okay, you're risking nothing. Maybe you're getting $60, but it's still fun, and you get to say you're playing and beating me. Okay, so let's see who's gonna join and grab this last spot. Hold up, it says 2 in mine, says Ada. It says one more to start in mine. I never did a mock draft on Underdog before. Well, this isn't a mock draft. These are actual leagues, bro. These are actual leagues. They're not mock drafts. That's what makes them so beautiful, is they're actual leagues, my guy. One more, and we're going on this one. One more. Big board. I'm 9 picks away on the big board. Oh, we filled. 10-person draft filled. I got the 4 spot again. In both drafts, I got the 4 spot. We got Ian in the 1.1, Reactors in the 1.2, Sam is in the 3 spot, your boy Smitty's in the 4, TD Strikers, that's Ron Navy in the 5, Boosted is 1.6, The Test is 1.7. This is a real league, The Test. Travis Rowe in the 1.8, Peanut Butter in the 1.9, Mr. Kitty in the 110. Mr. Kitty's got 2 of them. How'd you get in there? How'd you get 2 teams in there, bro? How'd you do that? Okay, big board. Well, make them count. Make them count, big boy. I'm 5 picks away in this draft right here. That's hilarious. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. Hopefully you can get in both of them. Go to your active tab and see if you've got 2 of them, Mr. Kitty. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know how you did that. You're a magician. But make them count, my guy. Okay, this is the league. Okay, Jamar Chase went number 2, or number 1. Justin Jefferson went number 2. Christian McCaffrey went 3. I'm up. I guess I'll go Kelsey here. I'll try Kelsey in this particular league. Okay, I'm going to go out and go back to the big board, the big draft with, the $1 million in prizes. That isn't the small contained league. And I'm almost on deck here. And I have Joe Burrow, Kenneth Walker, Cooper Kupp, which is fantastic. Absolutely love my squad. Absolutely love my squad. All right, we got to go through this and see what we got. We got to queue some people up and get ready to potentially make a selection here. Let me get out of this. Okay, I'm almost up. Let's see here. I'm gonna go Christian Watson. Give me the Watson. Give me the Watson, baby. Okay. Here we go. So this draft, this is our league, our private league. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first official private league between me and you that we're taking the distance the entire season. Congrats if you're in it.
Let's go, mashed potatoes!
Congrats if you're in it. Let's see. We got Mr. Kitty with the back-to-backs, right? Or does Mr. Kitty now only have 1 team? I don't know if Mr. Kitty has 1 team or what happened with that. I only see Mr. Kitty now once. 4 picks away on the big board. It went Michael Pittman, Justin Herbert, Jerry Jeudy. 3 picks away in the big board, and I'm 5 picks away in the personal 10-person draft. So let's get back to the big board. Number 23 is on the clock here. Terry McLaurin just went. Oh, he's back-to-back picks. That's what it was. My bad. I saw someone say there's 2 of them, and then I immediately thought that's what you were talking about. And I thought, okay, there is 2 of them. That is weird. So it was just the back-to-back picks on the scrolling running board. I get it. My bad. Okay. On the clock here. Drake London just got sniped. That's okay. I'll take Jameer. I would have loved to have London, and I would have been in a dilemma here. But Walker, Gibbs, Kupp, Watson, Burrow. That's a squad right there. That's a squad. I got to get back to this. I'm probably on the clock over here. 1 pick away. Oh, the big board. Did I time out on the big board? I'm confused on where I'm at. Hold on. 10-person draft. Okay. Eckler. Kenneth Walker, Breece Hall. Let's go Breece in this one. We went Walker in the other one. We'll mix it up. Okay, so in the 10-person draft with all of you, 9 of you and me. This is our board here. Chase, Jefferson, McCaffrey, Kelsey, Cooper Kupp, Diggs, Tyreek Hill, Bijan, Patrick Mahomes, A.J. Brown, Josh Allen, CeeDee Lamb, Garrett Wilson, Devontae Smith, Jonathan Taylor, Jalen Hurts, Breece Hall, and Kelsey. Eckler. All right, let's roll. Let's go back to the other draft, the big board. The big board is where your boy Smitty is 12 picks away, right? 12 picks away. And I've got Burrow, Walker, Gibbs, Cooper Kupp, and Christian Watson.
To the moon.
Jeez. That's what you call a...
Initiate full load drop.
I mean, I don't mean to pat myself on the back, but that squad is an unreal squad. Let's go back to our personalized 9 people and me draft. 10-person draft all season long. It's me and you. Okay? Let's see what we're doing here at QB. I don't know. Waddle's there. Waddle's still there. I like that. Waddle. I'm up next. I knew you were going to take Olave from me. What's my team look like? Breece and Kelsey in this draft. I need a wide receiver. I guess we go Waddle here. I guess we'll go Waddle. I don't love Waddle. Not as my wide receiver 1. But let's see my team in this league. So Waddle, Kelsey, Hall. I mean, I like it. It's a nice haul. But, you know, I like this other team better, the big board team, which I'm 5 picks away in. My team as follows from this number 4 column: Cooper Kupp, Kenneth Walker, Joseph, Cigar, Smokin', Burrow, Christian, Watson, Jameer, Gibbs. We're doing it live. 5 picks away, 4 picks away. Dalvin Cook just went. My queue's completely emptied out. That means none of my other guys that I queued are left anymore. We got eight picks left in this draft right here. This is our 10-person private draft. And then the big board, I'm 4 picks away. So let's go back into the big board. Let's see what players are available. Let's start queuing up some people. Mike Evans, why not? Pickens, sure. Pacheco, I like him. Let's do it. I don't know, man. This is getting thinned out. Tight ends, no. I've got Burrow, so I don't necessarily need a QB. Mixon, I'm not a huge fan. Not horrible value here. I can kind of go in any direction. I have two RBs. I kind of getting extra wide receivers is always nice. Let me go back in my 4 picks away in this draft. Okay. By the way, if anybody wants to join this other draft, same thing. This is it's a 12-person draft. The prizes are, it's very similar. I guess it was a $5 one, so the prizes are even lower. But if anybody wants in this draft, I'm going to share that link right now. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna lose my spot. I'm 1 pick away. Well, I'm on the clock. I could go any direction, right? I can go any direction. Do I want to go tight end? No. Do I want to go wide receiver? Maybe. Do I want to go Pacheco? Let's go Pickens. Okay. Let me share this link real quick. So this is a 12-person draft. If you guys want to join this other 12-person league, we have 6 spots remaining. Feel free to jump in that one. It's like a $5 entry or something like that. So the prizes are not. It's not about the prizes. It's about competing together. Okay, and there's 6 spots remaining in that league. So if you want in another personal draft with just me all year long, 11 other people, jump in that. Already filled one already. Congrats on being in there, pal. Who was that? Who joined just now? I think. Nice job. Nice job. All right, 3 picks away in the big board draft. The big board draft is the team where I have Joe Burrow, Kenneth Walker, Jahmyr Gibbs, Cooper Kupp, Christian Watson, George Pickens. Loving it. Absolutely loving that team. Absolutely loving it. Back over to the 10-person draft, which is the second one on this list. 2 picks away on that one. Let's just hang tight real quick and see which one I need to jump in first. Looks like the 10-person. All right, I'm going to go to the 10-person draft. This team I have... Oh, I timed out on Lamar. I didn't even realize I timed out. Okay, that's a good-looking team, though. I mean, Lamar, Hall, Waddle, Kelsey. I'm not hating that. I'm not hating that at all. I'm not hating that at all. That's a really good squad. Okay, I could go... I mean, Jacobs isn't bad here. I'm talking redraft. Let's go Jacobs. All right, and you go back to the 6 seconds left in the big board. Oh, no. It's a good wide receiver crew. Cooper Kupp, Watson, George Pickens, Quentin Johnston, Walker, Jahmyr Gibbs. It's pretty good. How many picks away am I? 15. Good Lord. Good Lord. All right, 10-person draft. Okay, we got 8 out of 12 filled now. 4 more to start. Congrats, Boost, and I think for jumping in. Our last 2 people to jump in. That league is, again, I just dropped that link. Smitty, a McDonald's ad right now. Smitty, a McDonald's ad right now. What's that mean, bro? Kyle Pitts, the moon. Actually, up late. What drafts are you in? We're in several. We're trying to fill this slow draft between an intimate little 12-person setting for the entire season. Not big prizes, but fun. $5 is an entry, so the prizes are not big. Basically, if you do a $5 like private draft, they take a 10% rake and then they give first, second, and third money. So it's not going to be a big haul. We'll do a oh, I'm loving it. McDonald's. Okay, I'm loving it. I know the entire McDonald's menu. Well, it's changed since I learned it. But when I was a kid, they sent you a record, and you had to learn the entire McDonald's menu. And if you could recite the entire McDonald's menu, they would give you a free meal. And so little Smitty, when I was a little tyke, it's a record. Some of you have never even seen a record before. Back when there was no tape decks, there was no CDs, a record. And your boy Smitty listened to it. And I memorized it. And I walked down to McDonald's, my local McDonald's. I walked on foot. And I said, give me. And I recited the entire menu. I still know it to this day by heart. And I recited the entire menu. And the person looked at me and said, okay, funny. Hey, what do you want to order? Didn't give me a free meal. I'm going to call McDonald's out. I'm going to create a YouTube short and an Instagram reel. And I'm going to tag McDonald's. And I'm going to say, you owe me. You owe me. I was a little kid. I walked in there and I said the entire McDonald's menu. I said I'd like a Big Mac, McDLT, quarter pounder with some cheese, filet of fish, a hamburger, a cheeseburger, a Happy Meal, McNuggets, tasty golden French fries, regular, large in size, salad chef or garden, or chicken salad, Oriental, big breakfast, egg McMuffin, hot cakes and sausage, maybe chicken, egg, sausage, Danish, hash brown, 2 for dessert, hot apple pie, sundae 3 varieties, soft serve cone, 3 kinds of shakes, a chocolatey chip cookie, and a drink of Coca-Cola, Diet Coke and orange drink, Sprite and coffee, decaf 2. Low-fat milk and also orange juice. And I said it, and I got nothing. I got nothing out of it. Little Smitty walked out with his head down, didn't get any food. I guess I'll go Mike Evans. Big board, 4-way. 4-way. Cooper Cup League. We haven't done a new Cooper Cup League. I'll let you know about the Cooper Cup League when we decide to do a second one. That one's already done. There's a winner. I think Grant's already sent the prize out. I'll get on Grant. Smitty doing any of these leagues on Sleeper? We'll do some leagues on Sleeper. Not any. No, all the money ones we do here on Underdog. I don't handle any of that. I don't want to deal with any of that. It's all done through somebody else or through Underdog. I don't do any leagues for money. Not with my followers. It's just not. That's a complicated issue. If Underdog's handling it, I have nothing to do with the money. You know what I mean? Recite it for us. There you go. There you go. I'll make a. You know what? I'm gonna have McDonald's reply to it. I'm gonna make a big deal out of it. I'm gonna say, little Smitty, when I was a little kid, went up, recited the menu, didn't get anything. Where's my burger? Where's my burger? It's out of principle. Where's my burger? I want at least a Big Mac. I want at least a quarter pounder with cheese. They owe me. Mm-hmm. 10-person draft on the clock, about to time out. Way to go, me. I got Lamar, Breece Hall, Josh Jacobs, Isaiah Pacheco, Jalen Waddle, Mike Evans, Travis Kelce. Feeling pretty good about it. I haven't been paying attention to this big board team as much. I got sniped because I wasn't paying attention. Let's see here. Yeah, look, I like these two guys. All right. Back to, okay, we're going to stay on the big board for a minute. Ice cream machine is out more than Will Fuller. True. You probably went to a franchise store. It's not worth the hassle, possible legal thing with paid. Yeah, I don't do any of the paid leagues on here. All right, let's see here. Big and tasty. Is that good? What's on the big and tasty, bro? I guess I'll go with Darren. So my team so far, pretty good. Joe Burrow, Kenneth Walker, Jahmyr Gibbs, Cooper Kupp, Christian Watson, George Pickens, Quentin Johnston, Zay Flowers, Darren Waller. That's a pretty good squad. And then in the private league, the 10-man league, I have the following team here. Jackson, Breece Hall, Josh Jacobs, Isaiah Pacheco, Jalen Waddle, Mike Evans, Travis Kelce, Ron Navy's team, or let's go to Travis's team. Fields, Bijan, Derrick Henry, Garrett Wilson, Christian Kirk, Terry McLaurin, Zay Flowers. I like it. TD Strikers, Ron Navy's got Hurts, Najee, Charbonnet, Cooper Kupp, Devontae Smith, George Pickens, and Goddard. That's well, he got the stack there. The Goddard, Devontae Smith, and Hurts stack. Nice. The test as Dak Prescott, ETN, Ramondre Stevenson, Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, Jameson Williams, and Hawkinson. Boost has Taylor, Saquon, Swift, Diggs, Debo, DeAndre Hopkins, Jerry Jeudy, Brandon Ayuk. TD Strikers is on the clock. My team, I could use a wideout, so I will head on over to the wide receiver column. I'm on the clock. I don't love Keenan Allen. I'm going to cue him. It's thinning out. This is the one where I have Kelce, right? Okay. Oh, God, I hate Keenan Allen. Or whatever. Let's go, Keenan. Keenan, woo! Let's go, Keenan. Have a day. Have a day, pal. Jalen Waddle, Mike Evans, Keenan Allen, Travis Kelce, Breece Hall, Josh Jacobs, Pacheco, Lamar. Let's go with Sam. Sam's team: Trevor Lawrence, Deshaun Watson, McCaffrey, Eckler, Chubb. Really good running back crew. Olave, Ridley, Cooper, still a very good wide receiver crew. I like it. Good job, Sam. Nice job. Reactors has Joe Burrow, Tony Pollard, Jahmyr Gibbs, Justin Jefferson, T. Higgins, Mike Williams, George Kittle, and he adds Dameon Pierce. Okay. Nice job, Reactors. Ian, Herbert, Walker, Javonte, Dalvin Cook, Jamar Chase, Amon-Ra, St. Brown, and Pitts, and added Lockett just now. That's really good, bro. Kenneth Walker, Herbert, Chase, Amon-Ra, Lockett, Hollywood, Pitts. I like it, bro. Reactors, we just went over his team. Let me see who I can add. My team, I could use I could use a wide receiver, I suppose, right here. We could queue up a bunch of people. We got at RB. Dylan. Wide receiver. I mean, it's thinning out. Kadarius, maybe. I guess we look at QB. I'm going to go A-Rod and have the Double quarterback situation going on. So Kelce, Breece Hall. Oh, I got to go back to the other league. 5 picks away on the big board. Did I time out again? What was my last pick? Waller. Okay, no, I haven't timed out. But I need to start. Mr. Kitty's in this one too. Mr. Kitty's in both drafts. That's what you probably meant, huh? You're in 2. Okay. My team: Burrow, Walker, Gibbs, Kupp, Christian Watson, George Pickens, Quentin Johnston, Zay Flowers, Darren Waller. Looking pretty good. RBs are kind of a need for me right now. I'm going to go ahead and start queuing up some of the boys, some of the huge. Get him in the queue at least. And wide receivers, Josh Downs is pretty good here. Jamal just went. Quarterbacks, I'm tempted to go a QB here. I've got some time to maybe make that happen. Geno Smith just went. Let's go ahead and go with Sean Tucker because I like Tucker the Trucker. I think he's going to be phenomenal, and I needed an RB. I've got Gibbs and Tucker and Walker. That's it, but it's a really good crew in my opinion. Those are my sleepers right there. Those are all moon men, essentially. Look at this. I got 3.
The Moon Men, dropping loads in outer space.
Gibbs, Tucker, Walker, and
Space Moon says.
Ron Navy sniped my Charbonnet. 5 picks away in this draft, 5 picks away in the other draft. Whew. This is where I gotta kind of just wait and see which one I'm likely going to be up on. Okay, we'll just go into the big board. Big board. I think I'm gonna probably go. Let's go back. Let's see. Yeah, big board's gonna probably be up before the other one. SCM is on the clock. Pickens to the moon. That's right. That's right, pal. This is PPR. It's half PPR, which is kind of nice. I've even thought about changing my rankings on thefantasyfootballshow.com to half PPR, just because you don't need to do PPR or non-PPR rankings if you do half PPR. It's right in the middle. It's what all the best balls are always half PPR, and it just makes sense to, you can cover your bases, when you do half PPR in your rankings. Okay, right here, I'm going to sit right here and wait for the one that's going to be on the clock first. I got the 10-man draft with you guys, and I've got the big board. Big board's up first. We're going into the big board. We need a QB. Aaron Rodgers is the first quarterback there. We're going to go Aaron Rodgers. So our team is as follows. It is Aaron Rodgers, Burrow, Kenneth Walker, Gibbs, Sean Tucker, Cooper Kupp, Watson, Pickens, Quentin Johnson, Zay Flowers, and Darren Waller. I'm probably up on the other league, so I got to get out of here. 13 seconds left. Way to go, Smitty. Let's go Kamara. Why not? We draft him in every draft. Why not? Throw him on the squad. That's what we do. Now we got Breece Hall, Josh Jacobs, Isaiah Pacheco, Alvin Kamara, Lamar Jackson, Aaron Rodgers. We throw Kamara on every team. Why not? Why not? Jalen Waddle, Mike Evans, Keenan Allen, Travis Kelce, doing it live. What would it be if I didn't have Kamara on my team? You guys would complain and say, Smitty, you always put Kamara. You rip him apart. You say how he might be out the season, but you continue to draft him. That's right, because I don't trust the NFL. It is, as Ada said, the tradition. Kamara always, okay? We're just going to do it. We're just going to do it live. That's how we do it. That's how we roll. 4 picks away in the 10-person draft. My team in the 10-person draft is as follows. Lamar Jackson, Aaron Rodgers, Breece Hall, Josh Jacobs, Isaiah Pacheco, Alvin Kamara, Jalen Waddle, Evans, Keenan Allen, Travis Kelce. And this is about where Ron Navy comments and says, Kamara, LOL. I'm waiting for it, Ron. Spicy McTriple, never had it. Never had it. Kamara's probably out for the season. I'm just betting against the NFL is essentially what I'm doing. I think it's smart, in a way, to bet against the NFL. Because do you think they're really going to do what's right? I don't think so. Okay. Smitty, how dare you say that it's not right? How dare you take a stance on such a thing, Smitty? I probably got to go wide receiver. I'm going to go with a sleeper. It's a little early, but I'm not getting sniped. I need a wide receiver bad. I need a wide receiver 4. I think Hodgins is a fantastic value. I think a lot of people look at Hodgins' game log. They look at this and they say, oh, he had 392 yards, 37 receptions, and 4 TDs. Not that good. But then you look at his game log. You examine his game log. And you say to yourself, this guy barely played. That 392 and 4 is in the time frame of when he was actually used. We don't even know what his ceiling is, to be completely honest. Josh Downs, I like him. Surprisingly, I don't have any on your team. Smitty, Roger going to make another statement on AK. Roger. Is someone saying Roger says no Kamara? Yeah, Roger, no Kamara. Don't draft Kamara, bro. Don't follow my lead. I'm only betting against the NFL, my guy. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. 5 picks away in the big board. Let's get back to the big board. What's my team in the big board? Burrow, Aaron Rodgers, Kenneth Walker, Jahmyr Gibbs, Sean Tucker. Need some RB help. Cooper Kupp, Christian Watson, Pickens, Johnston, Flowers, Waller. What a squad. What a squad. This team is fire. Straight fire. Let's look at the RBs. We're going RB shopping. Gibson, no thanks. I queued him, and I said no. Spears, maybe. Bigsby, I like him. Kendre Miller, I've got queued. He might fall. He's too early here. Hodgins, maybe I go Hodgins in this draft as well. I've got the 2 QBs. I've only got 1 tight end. I could go another tight end if there's anybody that I absolutely love here, and I kind of don't. So I think I'll wait. Hodgins, who's that? I knew Mr. Kitty. Mr. Kitty's spying on me. It's okay, Mr. Kitty. I appreciate you enough to let that slide. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and say, with Mr. Kitty watching, there's no way I'm going to get away with, given I need an RB, letting my favorite later round guy, Kendre Miller, go because Mr. Kitty's watching. So I'm just going to take him early. We're in round 12. There is no early pick in round 12. Once you get to round 12, you do what you want when you want. You don't care about ADP or anything because 12th round, don't miss your guy in the 12th round because you're getting cute and you're letting him slip a little bit. 12, any double-digit rounds, you start grabbing your guy no matter what. ADP stupid at that point. Okay, this is my team. I've got Kelsey, I've got Lamar and A-Rod, I got Breece Hall, Jacobs, Pacheco, Kamara. I got Waddle, Evans, Keenan Allen, Hodgins. TD Strikers is on the clock. He's going to snipe. He's looking right now. I can tell you right now, Ron's looking to snipe. He's not even concerned about anything else going on. His team, his build, he's looking to snipe. No, he's not. He takes Kirk Cousins. He knows I don't want Kirk Cousins. Ron Navy's a true gentleman. Okay, so let's go to the wide receivers. And I'm going to take a guy that's a little far down here, but I think there's a lot of opportunity. And I'm going to take Sky Moore. I really like Sky Moore this year with Juju gone. There's just a nice opening. There's high draft capital. 12th round, not concerned about reaching at all. 10-person draft. Did I just time out anywhere? No, I didn't. Okay, I'm 5 picks away in this league, and I'm 16 away. The big board I might have timed out on. Oh, I did. Spears. Okay, I guess I didn't have anybody else queued. That's all right. I'll come back to that. I'm sorry if I'm clicking around and it's being confusing. Okay, 3 picks away in the private league with my boys here. Okay, this is with you guys. I've got Sky Moore, Hodgins, Keenan Allen, Mike Evans, Jalen Waddle, Kelsey. Pretty much liking my squad. Feel very well rounded. I think I'm going to probably potentially... how many picks do I have? Okay. I'm probably going to go... Man. Who took Dawson Knox right from me? Sam. Well, I'm going to take Derek Carr, and I'm going to take 3 QBs so that I dominate the QB scoring in this league. With the rotational 1 QB, doesn't matter. Optimal scoring. Lamar, A-Rod, Carr, give it to me all day long. I've got the number 1 scoring in this league with that rotational scoring. All right, my queue's empty thanks to all you snipers out there. Going back, I'm 9 picks away in the 10-man draft, so I might as well stay here. Travis Rowe, his team's looking pretty nice. Bijan Robinson, Derrick Henry, James Cook, Rachaad White, Sean Tucker, Kendre Miller. Of course, Rowe's there to snipe Kendre Miller away from my Kung Fu grip. Garrett Wilson, Christian Kirk, Terry McLaurin, Zay Flowers, Cole Kmet. That's a nice squad. Mr. Kitty, let's check it out. Josh Allen, Aaron Jones, Joe Mixon, James Conner, David Montgomery, A.J. Brown, DK, Pittman, the usual there. I like it. Let's go to peanut butter and waivers. He's got Bryce Young, Patrick Mahomes, Tyler Algier, A.J. Dillon, CeeDee Lamb, Drake London, Christian Watson, Jackson Smith and Jigba, DJ Moore, Quentin Johnston, Josh Downs, Dalton Kincaid, and Michael Mayer, 2 rookie tight ends. That's going to make Ron real upset, to be honest with you. He likes those guys. Way to go. Way to snipe and step on Ron. And Ron's going to be upset when he calls in. I appreciate that, though. Thanks for leaving me with that mess to clean up. Now, Ron, you draft both rookie tight ends, and Ron's going to be upset. Let's see. 3 picks away in the 10-person, 5 away in the big board. I think we need to do a Dynasty live stream after this. Can we get some Dynasty live stream topics? And is everybody down for a Dynasty live stream? For anybody that's not subscribed to the Dynasty channel, it's a different channel. It's fire. We had over 40, 50 people congruent the entire time we were live. That link has been pinned right there. I'm going to go ahead and pin it right here. Hold on. Sorry, I didn't pin it yet. There we go. Pin has been linked. The link has been pinned. The pin has been linked. It's up there now, the Dynasty channel. Let's go live. I'm up next here. I'm 3 picks away in the big board draft. Ron Navy's on the clock. He's looking to snipe. He says, gentlemen, last time I was taking Kirk Cousins, who I knew you didn't want, Smitty, but now I'm searching the picks. There it is, Spears. I kind of wanted Spears. So a little bit of a snipage, but maybe he didn't know I liked him. That's right, Ron. That's why we play this game. I think I only have 1 tight end, so I better get on the ball here, get to the tight end category. Let's go ahead and say Taysom Hill is going to become a Smitty, a little Smithers tonight. There he is. He's on Team Smithers. Let's go. 1 pick away in the big board. The big board, we have the following team. We have the 2 QBs. We got 1 tight end. We got Kendre Miller already because Mr. Kitty's been spying on me. Let's go ahead and take Tank Bigsby. I think. Should have said that because now Mr. Kitty's going to take him. How many quarterbacks? Okay, I need a tight end though. I think it can wait. And then, we have a lot of RBs. This will probably be my last RB. We'll go ahead and take him. We'll take our last RB, get that out of the way. 6 picks away, coming back to the big board draft. Going to the 10-person draft where I'm 4 picks away. You following along here? Okay, in this draft, this is the one I've got 3 quarterbacks, Lamar and Aaron Rodgers. I got the Breece Hall, Jacobs, Pacheco, Alvin Kamara crew. I've got the Waddle, Evans, Keenan Allen, Isaiah Hodgins, Sky Moore, Travis Kelce, Taysom Hill crew. So I can kind of go any direction I want to go. I could use an RB potentially. Let's see who's available. Let's just dig through here and look, take a little gander. Okay. Let's go to the I have the 3 quarterbacks, right? The 3 quarterbacks. Kendre Miller's gone. Who sniped Kendre Miller 8,000 picks too high? It's probably Mr. Kitty. I missed it. He snagged him. We got to go to the wide receivers now. Go to the wide receivers. I forget how many tight ends I have over here. 2. Okay. So, boy. Oh, God, I'm going to time out. I guess Nico. I'll just take Nico. I didn't know what to do. I was timing out. How many rounds we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more picks. 3 picks away in the big board. I better get prepared here. I've got 1 tight end. I could use a wide receiver. I could use a tight end. How many QBs do I have? 2. Okay. Tight ends. There's a couple guys I like that are very far down, so I'm not going to go tight end here. Wide receiver. I'm not feeling this crew either. I'm going to get greedy, and I'm going to take another quarterback. I'm going to try and dominate that quarterback rotation. I've had a couple people message me and say, Smitty, LOL, rolling on the floor, ROLOL, your mama emoji, whatever. Smitty taking 3 QBs. No one takes 3 QBs. I don't know if you understand the way that rotational quarterback scoring works, but there's going to be a bye week for both of these quarterbacks. And if during a bye week, one of my other quarterback gets banged up, then you score 0 points at that position, and it could absolutely take you out of the entire tournament. Hope Reactors knows that Tyler Scott tore his ACL earlier today, says Ron Navy. Let's see here. 12 picks left. We're 6 away in this draft right here. We're 6 away in that draft. We gotta stay on our toes. Okay. Phone lines are open, by the way. We got 63 people in here. We're going to go on a Dynasty live stream in a minute. Once these drafts are over. 4 picks away in the 10-person draft. This chair makes so much noise. don't know. I like this chair a lot, but I do miss my old chair. I'm not gonna lie. This chair is a little bit more office friendly. It really is. But you know, I do. There are some chairs that have been more comfortable. I have been tempted to try out another chair, but I do like it. I like the way this chair looks too. That's one reason I've kept it, even though there's some things about it I don't love the sounds that it makes. Constant sounds. All right. What's my team look like here? I've got 2 tight ends. I've got 3 quarterbacks. I could use some RBs for sure. Do I take the shell of a man and Zeke Elliott, who could get touchdowns? Man, this late in the game, I don't know. Sure. I mean, it's round 16. I mean, I hate drafting them at all, but I don't have any RBs at all. Okay, 5 picks away in both these drafts, so I'm going to stay right there. Just messing with you, Ada. Yeah, I don't think when you said he tore his ACL, Ron, I looked it up real quick, to be honest. Like, what's Ron saying? Is Ron joking? My team sucks cheeks, says Detest. Let's check out your team. It's your first draft, bro. You know, be easy on yourself. The cheeks, Detest. I just called them the cheeks. the test. Let me come look at your team. You gotta change your name to the cheeks, bro. Oh, that's beautiful. WD-40. I wouldn't know where to spray it. It's squeaking from all over, bro. Dak, Daniel Jones, Kenny Pickett. This is the cheeks team. Oh, hold on. I'm on the clock here. Let's see. I need RBs, right? I mean, maybe Eli Mitchell, I guess. All right, back to the cheeks. Let's see what his team looks like. Etienne Ramondre. I don't know. Your team's not bad, bro. Hawkinson, Freiermuth, good rotation there. Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, Jamison Williams. Your wide receivers are fire. And Etienne and Ramondre, that's not too bad, man. I think you're being hard on yourself. I like it. The cheeks for weeks. Oh, that was good. I don't know. Maybe we won't do a live stream tonight for Dynasty. I'm getting tired. Gotta let that other video breathe too. Have all you checked out the most recent Dynasty live stream? It was pretty fire, I might add. It was pretty fire, I have to say. And I would enjoy it very much if you guys would go over and give it a look-see, give it a play. Let me pin it to. What's up? Oh, Double A, try again. For some reason it quit. Try again, Double A. All right, 3 picks away in the big board. Big board. I got the 3 QBs. I need the tight end. Call in, Double A. I missed it. We're gaining some followers on the Dynasty channel. We're at 1.12K real quickly. That was nice. I'm going to pin this most recent video up on the Dynasty channel. So go check it out. It'll be at the top. There was a nice little Dynasty live stream tonight. You know what? Maybe we should still do a Dynasty live stream tonight. What are some topics you guys want to talk about? Someone give me a really good killer topic. Double A, what's up, my guy?
What's up? Hey, I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
It's just I was looking at a draft simulator today after I read an article that despite the problems with Jalen Carter, that there would be a few franchises that'd be willing to take him on despite what he had. And it listed, I won't go through who it was, but one of them was Seattle, and that Pete Carroll has an ego big enough that he thought he would give that a whirl.
So these are all speculative
Also-
things. Yeah.
Absolutely. So this is just for fun. But I was curious, so I went and looked, and I realized that Seattle has the 5th, the 20th, the 37th, and the 51st pick. If the Bears wanted to move down, which obviously they do, and it seems like maybe the Colts make more sense, but of those picks, what do you think a fair offer that Chicago would be willing to accept? Because it seems like they would love and get as many picks as they could.
For the 5 pick?
Yeah, so the Chicago would move back to 5, and Seattle would move up to 1. But I'm curious, of those 4 picks, how many picks do you think it would take to get that done?
I don't know if the 20 overall is too much to ask. It wouldn't shock me if it required that. Because if Seattle was going to be able to get the top quarterback in the draft, I mean, it's gonna be costly. So I don't think the Bears are surrendering even 5 spots. I mean, moving from 1 to 5, I know it sounds like not a big drop, especially given the fact that they don't even want to take a quarterback, the Bears. So, but that's a costly move, and I think they're going to get some very handsome offers. And do I think it happens for a second rounder? No. A future first round.
That 5 and 20 and 37, is that still not enough?
5 and 20.
Because Seattle has 5, 20, 37.
Well, I think
51.
I think the 20 would be enough. I just don't know if Seattle would want to give up the 20. I'm just saying that's what I think. It would have to be something crazy, because even moving from 1 to 5, that's not a second round move. That's a future first round pick. That would work, a future first rounder. If the Seattle Seahawks said, "Oh, we don't want to give up the 20, we'll give up what we hope to be a late first rounder because we're going to be so good," and they believe in themselves. But that would be interesting.
Only then when I look at the Colts have the 4th, the 35th, and the 79th. So I thought what would probably be more likely is they'd give up something in 2024.
Maybe.
But it was an interesting article. It just got me to thinking that Pete Carroll's ego was big enough to think that he could corral someone like Jalen Carter. And
I mean, maybe he can't. But I mean, what's your take on Jalen Carter in that situation? Is it worth him dropping outside the top 10 in your mind? I don't think he's dropping outside the top 10.
Actually, I think the issues are even besides this was reading articles that I think you talked about on your show, where not showing up late for meetings and maybe isn't already had his own issues.
And then on top of
this, and then on top of this, and I was thinking about it. However old he is, let's give him 21, 22. He gets in an accident. He knows he's going to be in trouble. He freaks out and leaves, and then lies about it. The part where he leaves, I guess I can understand you'd be scared. I've been in a couple car accidents. It's not pleasant, and you would overreact at that age. But then to lie about it, that's what makes me wonder what actually happened. You have a teammate and a staff member gone, and you can't just, what's he going to face? He's not the one that caused the accident. But I'm more concerned about just, it's not that hard to show up to a meeting, as a college kid. You don't have a lot going on.
Yeah, I know. I hear you. I'd be curious.
I don't think the NFL will matter. I don't think it'll matter. I think maybe, but which of these franchises can afford to not take the shot? Can you imagine all of a sudden, Houston doesn't do it, and now imagine you're. And I don't think Detroit will probably not do it, but imagine you're the Raiders and he falls to the Raiders.
Thanks, Dwayne. Yeah, I'm curious to know what the chat thinks. Does the chat think that where do you think he's going to fall? based on this whole situation. Does anybody think he's going to fall past 4 or 5? Does anybody think he's going to fall all the way to 9 or 8? How big are the character issues and concerns? Has he grown from it since then? Is it just his past following him and he's a different person now and he's proving that? The interviews are going to obviously matter. If he sat down and he was very articulate about it and he's like, look, I was, ridiculously, naive at that point and I'm a different person and it just sucks it's following me, but I want you to know I'm a different person. But you're right, the missed meetings and things that you're talking about, those are also very telling as to whether he did actually grow up and change. So I think that'll all come out in the interview process, but
I don't think he did say anything, and I've read several reports that say he didn't bring it up. That's what worries me even more. Like, everyone knew it happened, and he had an opportunity to step up and say, hey, just full disclosure, this is going to happen. And how embarrassing is that to be sitting there during the combine knowing you have to leave to go get arrested?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a problem. You also don't want to be thank you, Peanut Butter and Waivers. He says, that was fun. I used the promo code. Please use that promo code, Smitty. And I'm so glad you guys jumped into the draft with me. Let me see if I'm going back. So my 10-person team is full. Oh, I timed out on Gallup. That sucks. That really sucks. I did not want to draft Gallup. But these are good teams. Hold on, Double A. I'm going to roll through these teams real quick. And
you're good. I'm following.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see here. Let's see what the scores are. So the highest rated, and again, doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be amazing. It's just the way that they score it. I got 3,400, which is pretty high. Normally, they score me really low because I do a lot of upside drafting. But it looks like Sam got the highest ranking team with 3,800. And ironically, he has 4 quarterbacks. I'm telling you, there's something to the algorithm telling you, hey, we've looked at this from last year, the year before. When you draft 4 quarterbacks, your average score each week is going to be really high because you got 4 options to rotate through. Trevor Lawrence, Watson, Goff, and Stafford. McCaffrey, Eckler, Chubb, Hunt, Samaje Perine, Fournette, Olave, Ridley, Cooper, Burks, Gabe Davis, Tyler Boyd, Raheem, Darren Waller, Knox, and Higbee. So very, very good squad, my guy. Let me just make sure I'm not up in this other one. 12 picks away. Okay.
I still think you have somebody that thinks you're doing mock drafts in the chat.
Yeah, we're doing live drafts, big dog.
The test thinks it's a mock draft. I don't think he's ready.
No, it's not a mock draft. The test is in this, and he had a pretty good team.
Maybe.
Okay, so
maybe he's just messing around.
No, he's been saying that. I think he's just wording it wrong. So the test.
Oh.
The cheek. We called him. He said his team was Cheeks. I said we're gonna call you the Cheeks. He had Hawkinson and Freiermuth, 2 very good tight end to rotate through there. Tyreek, Devontae Adams, Jameson Williams, very good 3 wide receivers, man. I like your team. Jacoby Myers. You got Travis Etienne, Ramondre Stevenson, Miles Sanders, J.K. Dak, Daniel Jones, Kenny Pickett, Sam Howell. The test, you're ranked higher than mine, by their projected scoring. Mr. Kitty had Josh Allen, Kyler Murray. That's going to be a problem for you, Mr. Kitty. I wouldn't do that because you're literally giving yourself no options. If Josh Allen has an early bye week or Kyler Murray doesn't come back till like 3/4 of the way through the season, you're going to be in some trouble. So that's definitely, I worry about that. I mean, bye week, you have nobody. You could lose the whole thing on that. Andrews, Okonkwo, Fant. You got AJ, DK. I like it. I mean, it's a good squad, though. Aaron Jones mixing. Running backs are a little light, but, you're doing a certain approach there, and I get it. 5 picks away. By the way, we got one more to fill, and then this draft starts. A slow draft will begin. If anybody wants to be in on this league, jump in. Let me copy the link real quick. Jump into this draft. We just need one more. This is a slow draft on Underdog Fantasy. Promo code Smitty. And this is it's a really cheap $5 draft. It's the prizes it's gonna be like $30. And I don't set the prizes. It's by the entry fee. So it's not like I'm choosing this, low prize. We're jumping into a $5 draft. We're gonna do a lot of these. So don't think everything's got to be $100 and $200 drafts. Plus, you're testing out best ball strategies, and maybe you want to do that on a $5 or $10 or $15 or $20 draft. So I just posted that link. We need one more. Oh, the last person joined. It was, I don't know who it was that joined. Your boy got the 5 spot. And this draft begins in 53 seconds with an 8-hour timer. So no one has to be stressed out. But if you did join this draft tonight, the long draft, the 8-hour timer draft, just check every 8 hours so you don't time out, okay? I don't know if it's off at night. It might be. They might add like a 6-hour amount to that time. So like if you join this draft, we'll see in a second. We'll actually be able to tell because it'll add the time to it. I think it's like a 6 or 8 hour off at night timer. So just add 6 or 8 hours to the clock if you're drafting in the wee hours of the night. Ron Naby, you got in this draft. You got the. Oh, did you join this one? Maybe you didn't. Ron, you there? Oh, Ron, calling again. It must have disconnected you. So, 10 hours until. Yeah, so it looks like it's off. Jamar Chase was selected. It looks like it's off at night and it kicks back on. Let's see, 10 hours from now. What's up, Ron?
Hey, what's going on? No, I just got in the one. I'm gonna head to bed soon.
All right.
We got stuff to do tomorrow, but no, that was a fun one. I couldn't resist though. I had to try to pull Addis chain because I knew he was all hyped on getting Scott.
Yeah, he likes sniping you, man.
I know. I wasn't even worried about it. I mean, I got some other receivers that I like lower than Scott, so his ADP is going up too high. So if it goes too high, I got other players.
Yeah. Hey, 49er, what's your team name in that league? I'll look it up. Travis Rose on the clock in the slow draft that we just filled, and there's an 8-hour timer, and then it's off at midnight, and so it's going to give him an extra 10-hour timer. I don't know if that makes sense because that would be. Well, I guess I don't know. I'm not sure how the timer works. JJ, he just took JJ. So we've got Joe on the clock. I don't know if Joe's still here, but Joe, you got 10 hours, so don't.
It only let you do 10-man teams. It won't let you do 12.
No, I can. I picked 10 because it was. I figured I wasn't sure how quickly it'd fill. I didn't want to do like a $20 12-man league and we'd sit here and it wouldn't fill. So I thought, okay, let's try a 10-man $5 or 10-man $10 and see what happens. And so it filled pretty quick, but I think, we would have been hard pressed to fill 12 this late at night. And I didn't know, until we get a bigger graveyard crew in like August and June and July, it might be hard to fill an expensive 12-man, but we'll try. We'll definitely try. I just didn't want to sit here.
Yeah.
Travis said it gave you 11 hours. Okay. That's weird if it changed. It's just 10 hours on screen. I don't know.
It's going to be an interest. Even a 10-man league, it's going to be interesting because, our crew, everybody in here, they know the players that are going to. So everybody's pretty much got a really nice team, it seems like.
Yeah,
so it's going to be hard spot.
Boost did want me to look at his team. And again, the test, this is a real league. These teams are going to battle for the big whopping $60 first prize. But you know what's funny when people say like, "Oh, it's $60, that's nothing. I don't want to play that." When you do best ball, you do a lot of best ball drafts. So you got to come to terms that you're making little investments and playing a lot of plays. So if you do $5 and $10 and $20 drafts, now it's fun to do the $10 the big league because then you're trying to compete for like $1 million in prizes. But even if you do, let's say, a bunch of random 12-man $10 drafts with a bunch of random people, if you're doing $5 drafts, you can do 30 drafts at the cost of what you do a normal one league for, and you get to deploy different variations of your strategy. And when this first became legalized in Arizona, best ball and underdog, because last year was the first full year that it was. I think it became legalized in September the year prior, so I didn't get a chance to really attack it, in a big way. So last year was my first year being able to do it all year, and at the end of the season, I did so many drafts with you guys. I can't look into all those. And so at the end of the year, I just looked at it and I saw just a bunch of money there. And I was like, wait a minute, what happened here? And I looked, I'm like, wow, I won that one. That was, $60. I won that one. That was $100. I won that one. That was $12. I won that one. That was $20. I won that. I won so many of those little drafts that I did. Not just the one with you guys in the big tournaments, but the private ones that I did. That it was nice. I had like a $300, coffer sitting there, and it wasn't a huge number. It was like 20 something leagues that I did just to try them out late at night when I was learning underdog and all that, and just getting immersed in it, because Arizona had been so we weren't able to do it. So like one night I was just hammering through drafts because I was so excited that I was able to do it legalized in Arizona.
And then you could convert that cash to diapers.
Yeah. Marker board stuff, diapers, business cards, you name it. I got all kinds of stuff. I got FedEx deliveries and Amazon deliveries pretty much every day here. I need to get like an Amazon box out front. I just got these bad boys in. Where are they at? I got these bad boys in. These are pretty nice. I'm going to do a lot of marketing this year, all around, Whenever I go somewhere and I eat, I got these bad boys that I'm handing out to people all the time. Like I'm going into like businesses and I'm setting these bad boys on the counter. But I got these that just came in today. Or no, I had a version of them come in the other day, but these are the new ones. I had to tweak something, but I got all kinds of stuff coming in here. I got deliveries like galore.
So did you see the Matthew Berry show the other day?
No, I didn't.
He had Pat Curran on there, and Pat Curran's the one that won the BB3.
Okay.
And he's also part of Rotoviz, right? And part of he hangs out with all the ship chasing guys and all that, and they're making such a big. It's kind of weird because he was like in first place going into that final game, and like people that were in the finals, like me, I had like 4 players. He wouldn't have won that thing if that game would have been played.
Yeah,
He would not have won.
It was a really bad way to end the season. It was a really bad way.
It was terrible.
It was really bad, and for the people that didn't have compassion for those of us in this situation, I thought that was ridiculous too. It was a real politically correct thing to say. Oh, fantasy's not important. Fantasy, none of that's important right now. It's a very, very, very politically correct thing to say. There's a way to chew gum and walk at the same time. There's a way to, I think, be sympathetic to a life that's on the line, and we were very sympathetic. And when we went live, the first like 2 live streams, we didn't talk about football at all. We definitely it was all about a man's life on the line. So we were very sympathetic to that. But like everybody has a reason to be upset the way fantasy football ended last year. It was an awful way to end it. It was ridiculous, and a lot of people that won shouldn't have won, and a lot of people that didn't win should have won, and it's going to leave a sour taste in people's mouth until we get through another cycle of championships, and then it's in the past. And
then to top it all off, Smitty, was it was that, and then you add the playoffs in, and all the terrible officiating, and then you cap it all off with a terrible officiated Super Bowl.
Yeah,
it was just terrible all the way.
Yeah, it was a bad one. Hold on one second. I wanna make sure. I review this team real quick before I forget. Trey Lance, Russell Wilson, not a fan of the wide receiver or the quarterbacks, given that what if Lance gets removed from the lineup? You don't have a third QB. So you got to make sure you draft 3 QBs in this format, especially when you're going 20 rounds in the big league. The Mania 4 will have 18 rounds, and so it's a lot harder to draft that, but I still recommend it. But to get in a 20-player draft, 20 roster players, and not have a third quarterback is a mistake, especially when Trey's your first. So that would be my first critique here. Barkley, Taylor, Swift, Akers, love the running backs. A-Chain, Rashawn, McIntosh, I like it. Great wide receivers. Diggs, Debo, Hopkins, Judy, Ayuk, Jahan Dotson, Elijah Moore, Michael Thomas. Great wide receivers. And Njoku, McBride, and Darnell Washington, all very, very good. The only thing is when you were getting Dotson and Elijah Moore and Michael Thomas, and that's when I would have, and even Roshan, I would have been taking another quarterback. I would have been taking at least one of the rookies or something. But other than that, it's a good job, bro. Good team. Just I'd hate to see quarterbacks, knock you out of it, Especially if like Trey gets replaced very soon or gets injured or falters because of Shanny, whatever the case may be, and then all of a sudden you got a bye week and then you have no quarterback and you could get taken out completely on that. Appreciate you all doing that. I think we're going to jump over to the Dynasty channel. What topic do you guys want to talk about on the Dynasty channel?
Hey, it's really one question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any idea what the estimated monies spent on fantasy football is? When we talk about the difference between fantasy football kind of getting dismissed when things go wrong as opposed to gamblers, and I'm saying this from working at a casino where the gamblers are so prized and yet so many people spend so much money on fantasy football. Do you think that the NFL is not aware of how much money goes into that?
No, the NFL, I think the NFL is saying the players aren't. I think when a player says something, they put their foot in their mouth and say something stupid like fantasy football doesn't matter, screw fantasy football, screw your team. Like, I get it, they get attacked by players, like, you scored no points for me on Sunday, like, whatever. I get that that's a disgusting way to talk to players, especially with social media being so close to the fan now. Like, you're within reach of talking to a celebrity. That was never the case back in the day. This is a crazy world we live in. Appreciate that, Peanut Butter and Waivers. Appreciate you. But at the same time, part of your job is dealing with crazy fans. Part of your job is dealing with the fan base. Part of your job is being able to handle criticism. Part of your job should be not to be on social media if you can't handle it and if it gets to you in a certain way. And I know these are human beings. I know that they get reactive, but fantasy football is as much a part of the NFL viewership fan base, their salaries that they make, the reason they can make as much as they make. If you don't understand that, you're naive. You're a naive player that thinks that you live in a world where you're doing this all on your own, and you're not. You're not. The fans matter, from the fantasy fans to the viewers that are just watching to the negative fan that's flipping you off when you're walking out of the tunnel. These fans are why you get paid, and you should realize that it's all part of it. And you need every single one of those people to get paid the amount of money you're getting paid. Because guess what? If no one cares, your job doesn't mean anything. If no one cares about what you do, do you think you really deserve, based on just your trade and craft, to make $45 million in a season as a quarterback? No, it's because of the people that watch and care about it. When you stop and think about that, a player makes $40 million, $20 million, $10 million, or Mahomes or Hurts signs a $400 million deal. That's crazy when you think about it. And you have the gall to say a negative thing about any version of your fan is crazy. Is absolutely insane. And it's out of touch, it's naive, and it's stupid. If you want to talk about one fan, if one fan says, hey, you did bad in my league, and you were to say something like, yeah, well, I wish someone else drafted me, or something like, that's what I would say. But to be like, fantasy doesn't matter, well, screw fantasy football, or we don't care about your fantasy football. You don't care about our fantasy football, guess what? You wouldn't, if we didn't care about you back, you wouldn't make near as much as money as you make. It's crazy. The Amazon and YouTube deals alone are going to make the cap go up by 20-25%, which is going to up everyone's salary. And why is the Amazon and the YouTube partnerships in place? 50% for fantasy football watchers. Maybe they're fans too, but they might not be fans enough to get the NFL Sunday Ticket. Usually a fan wants to watch their own team, you know? So I would venture to say that fantasy football and the average consumer that wants to watch everybody playing, they're the ones that are mostly right in today's world buying the Red Zone channel extra add-on that's on YouTube TV, the Sunday Ticket incoming. I could see somebody buying that now playing fantasy football, but not wanting to if they just wanted to watch their team. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, can you imagine how many people last year watched Houston
Yeah.
just to see Dameon Pierce? Just like the kind of steal that we talked about at the beginning of that year where you could have maybe got him in the 8th, 9th, 10th round in your home league, and look at how smart you were. Like, you know, that's where, like, the missus is making fun of me as a Steelers fan. Like, why are you watching the Browns play the Texans? Like, I just want to watch Dameon Pierce. That's all I want to watch.
Yeah. Ian wants me to review his team. Justin Herbert, Stroud, Purdy. Purdy, I mean, that's a decent way to try and get your third quarterback, but it still could leave you open if Purdy's not playing the whole year or whatever. But, yeah, I mean, I like it, but that quarterback crew is a little shaky to weather all storms that could be headed your way. You just got to be real careful about having guaranteed quarterback. Not only guaranteed, like, look at this quarterback crew. Not only are you not necessarily guaranteed to have quarterback play all year, because what if Stroud, he's probably starting week 1, but what if he goes somewhere where he doesn't? I mean, it's possible. It's probably not likely, but it's possible. Purdy may not play for half a year. He may not play the entire year. So you're putting yourself in a position where you, may not have consistent quarterback play all year, or more than one quarterback all year. And if Herbert stay healthy all year and Stroud filled in on the bye week, well, perfect, right? Wrong, because the person that has a rotation of quarterbacks like A-Rod and Hurts and Stafford, that person's going to have Stafford outscore both quarterbacks on one or two occasions at least during the season. And Hurts will outscore, let's say A-Rod. A-Rod will outscore Hurts. Hurts will outscore A-Rod on more than one occasion, rotating back and forth. And so that person's going to score an extreme amount of points at the quarterback position, whereas you're not, because you only have Herbert. And so you're going to be held back all year. You'll be scoring lower than anybody else at the quarterback position. And if Herbert struggles or gets hurt, then the team's done. Whereas if A-Rod got hurt or Hurts got hurt, and you also have Stafford, you could survive. So you got to really treat the quarterback position differently in best ball. Kenneth Walker, Javonte, Dalvin Cook, Alexander Madison, Jerick McKinnon, Gus Edwards, Michael Carter. Decent running back crew for sure. Chase, Amon-Ra, Lockett, Hollywood Brown, Cooks, Peoples-Jones. I like the wide receiver crew. And Kyle Pitts, Schultz, and Tyler Conklin. What you did at tight end, you just need to also do it at quarterback, because that's a great tight end crew. You got Schultz and Pitts. They're going to fight back and forth all year to score more for you. And then Conklin, I'd like a little bit better player than Conklin, but he's okay. If Aaron Rodgers goes to New York, maybe Conklin's a monster. Who knows? A mini monster. Not a big monster, but mini monster. Should we do a Dynasty sleeper draft on the Dynasty channel?
You could. Hey, Eckler is one of those players that came on and actually congratulated Pat Curran for winning, because it was Eckler's performance that got him the win. And so Eckler came on and congratulated
that's
him
cool,
on that.
man.
So I thought it was pretty cool of Eckler to do.
Yeah, Eckler's involved.
And,
he's involved in fantasy a lot, so he understands it.
He's a good.
I played in a league with him.
Yeah.
He's
That's
definitely
a hard guy to not root for. I love those little guys.
Yeah.
I can't believe I watched him in college, and I just thought, man, he is just so strong and so powerful. But I always fear he's so little, but man, he is something else.
Yeah.
Hey, on 49ers, 49er, I'm hoping tomorrow Tyler Scott runs a 4.28 or a 4.29. That's what I'm hoping that he runs in the 40. He's done it before, so and depending on the team he goes to go to the second question Ada had, if he goes somewhere like Kansas City, I could see him getting 6-7 touchdowns his first year.
Yeah. All right, guys. Hey, I'm going to end this live stream. If you want to hang on hold, Double A and Ron, you can hang on hold for that show. I'm going to start the live stream. I'm going to drop the link to the Dynasty mock draft. It's going to be on Sleeper. It'll be a mock draft. It won't be an underdog draft. On the Dynasty channel, we'll do one Dynasty draft, and then we're out. Ron, if you have to go to bed, no problem. Double A, if you want to stay, you can. I want to mute you guys and then go live.
See you there.
You what?
I said see you there.
Okay. If you guys don't mind muting, Ron, if you got to bail, no problem. But if you guys don't mind muting the line, I'm going to end the live stream. And guys, if you're in the live chat right now, I'm going to end the show, but the live chat remains open. I'll come back and drop the link to the new YouTube live stream in the chat. Just give me a minute. Going live on the Dynasty channel. The link is pinned in the live chat. If you want to just go over there now and you can refresh, or I'll drop the link here after I go live. Going to do a Dynasty mock draft on Sleeper right now. See you over there. But